Hello everyone, and welcome to another part in Let's Play Airlinesim. Last week I informed you that I started with the big project that we have been waiting for a year. Our airplanes have been flying there and back, and now there is more of them, and they are performing better. So what the hell did I do? Well, there are huge changes, mainly to the flight schedule and to the fact that our company is starting to take a hit from all the new flights that I have put up. But I'm still hopeful that it's gonna pick up because yesterday I did a massive change of prices. Everything has been changed. So what's new? Let's start with the flight schedule. As I mentioned, I added a couple of new airplanes to the fleet, couple of Antonovs, that is. So there are not that many changes. However, I also found a way how to utilize better our SAPPHIRE 2000. So we have more of them on flights to Aden. We have more on them on flight to Argardia, and we have added a new flight that's departing at 18 o'clock. This one is this one is new, the 39. So there's a new flight that's departing on 12 o'clock. We also started a new flights with SAPs to Al Ain and to Asmara. So these are the new flights for the SAPs. I think it's pretty much all. Oh yeah, and we're flying to Mogadishu now. During the night, this flight will arrive at 6 o'clock in the morning to Sana'a, so it connects well to our European and Indian flights. So I'm hoping that the Mogadishu flight might attract some people. I'm not entirely sure though. Oh, we also added a new flight to Nairan. Then I did a lot of changes for the subs and a new to Thais. So you see that even the subs have done a lot of work here. Damn, really a lot of new flights. I'm surprised myself. Anyway, as far as the Antonovs go, we have a new flight to Abu Dhabi. We have a new flight to... Oh, I think also that Addis Ababa has a new flight. The 207 is a new flight. We didn't have that one. No, wait. The 201 is a new line. 201. So this one is new as well. But other than that, to the Antonovs, we have a new flight to Abu Dhabi. We have a new flight to Amman. We have a new flight to Bahrain, I think. I wanted to add a new flight to Beirut, but Beirut is actually, for its size, an incredibly heavily utilized airport. When you check the slots, there's almost no free place for us to land at. The only one is during the night, and we already have a flight here. I was thinking about adding one that would depart at 6, but there's no way in which it could get there before 9 o'clock, where there are no flight slots at all. So alternatively, we would have to depart at 8, but again, there is no slots at around 11. On Monday there are no, and this time is very wrong. Yeah, there's just Tuesday here and a couple over here. So it's a bit of a problem, so I postponed Beirut. I will check the situation from time to time. Maybe someone will, back off from Beirut and we can get there. One more thing that I could do is fly there at 18 o'clock. We would arrive at 20 o'clock. There is a slot at 20:25. Leave the plane there overnight and then depart back home. But we are already doing that, so it's not a good idea. Cairo is another place where I wanted to add another flight, but there was no free planes at this point. We have a new flight to Colombo, as I was saying. We're flying it with the Avro. This one is... no, this is Antonov. That my father... So, that's A81, not AR1. Okay, my wrong. So we're flying newer to the Colombo, but that one was announced before. I wanted to add another flight to Damascus, but still couldn't do it. We have a new flight to Dubai. That is an important thing. The 901 flight at 12 o'clock. This one is already almost fully booked, so that makes me really happy. We started flying to Hurghada? I think, yeah, we started flying to Hurghada. We were flying to Sharm el Sheikh and Cairo, and now we are flying to Hurghada as well. We started a new flight to Khartoum at 6:15 as well, and this is a big thing. We finally managed to steal slots at Kuwait and fly there every day, which is incredible because Kuwait has even worse slot availability than Damascus. It took me a lot of time to manage to do that, but yeah, we did it. So we are now flying to Kuwait, and also at a very good time. The flight from Kuwait arrives during the morning wave, so the people from Kuwait can switch to all of our European and domestic flights. So perfect. This is perfect. We also started a new flight to, well, Mumbai. I think I already announced, but there was one more. I think I haven't told you that we're flying to Rome. Did I? Maybe I did. But yeah, this seems like... Oh wait, Sharjah. Sharjah is a new destination of ours. Yeah, Sharjah. So we also started flying to Sharjah every day. That's the last destination that I opened at 6:05. So again, connecting to the morning wave. But basically, the 6 o'clock in the morning became the biggest. Well, it was always the biggest one, but now it's super, super important for us. Where is the, not load monitoring, pricing, service profiles, operations control here. So you can see if we put it at minus, damn, graph started minus 48 and plus 24, you will see that the 6 o'clock flight, which should be here, yeah, you see that there is the most departures and most arrivals. So that's how we roll. It's the same for the SAPPHIREs. There's always, yeah, this is the 6 o'clock. And then the Antonovs, where the difference should be the biggest. Yes, you see here and here. We have, you know, these are long haul flights basically for us. So the airplanes stay there during the night and rest. They have a couple of flights during the day, but yeah, this is really the biggest departure time for us. Now, as far as money goes, the situation is starting to get a bit bleak. We are not losing money, but the big changes and the airplanes I bought and airplanes I utilized are kind of making our results in the eyes of the bank a bit worse. We have been demoted from AAA to AA rating. But I'm still hopeful that this is going to work. I'm going to show you the financial situation right now. Don't take it too seriously because... actually, is this a new week? No. Okay, today's Sunday. So the end of the week will show here tomorrow. I think that it's going to go up, basically, and together. But, you know, we will see. We will see how that works. The profit has been going down a bit at this point. We will see what it's going to be tomorrow. But you can see that the margin is slightly higher. The reason for this is that the results aren't over yet. I can't really, you know, I wonder what it's going to be like. We'll see. Actually, I thought it was, no, it starts on the day you founded your airline, so it's not Sunday. We might be somewhere like half through the week. But you see that the numbers last week when I started doing the changes and adding new flights have been constantly going down. But I hope that at this point it will turn around and we will start seeing a massive boost. I checked also some of the overviews of the company, and it seems, you know, good. So 2 weeks ago we flew to 39 airports. Last week we flew to 41, and now we are flying to 45. We have operated 1,000 flights this week compared to 1,040 last week. So this is going to go up a bit next week when all the changes and everything will take place, because mostly it's 3 days in advance, and I've been still gathering more and more aircraft. The total revenue is slightly lower, but it's 12 o'clock, so we still have 12 hours to pick it up. Revenue per flight is going down, which is kind of sad for me, but we have picked a lot of, one-way destinations, and we will see how this is gonna work in the long run. Seats offered, not higher than last week yet, but again, all these numbers will change massively next week when everything I have done will take place. I'm quite sad about this. The seat load factor is lower than last week, but I hope this is going to change. But we have already offered way more seat kilometers, and we transported a bit less, but again, the week is not over. So we'll see how these changes are gonna take place. I really hope that it's gonna work, because we still have 34 million, so I could grab, for example, 30 Antonovs more. But I'm running out of ideas where we could fly. I just want to add more flights to India. We are currently flying to Mumbai, we are flying to Colombo and to Delhi. We need more destinations there. I was thinking, well, India is big. There's just so many places we could fly to. Where is, for example, Mumbai? Let's start with Delhi. And Delhi will show us India. It would have been easier to put in here. But yeah, there are so many regions that we could fly to, and in each of them there's a couple of, well, Punjab is a bad choice, but Assam, there's Guwahati. But most of these places are covered by some other airlines, so I have to pick my destinations well, see where we could fly to. Agadi Island, really? I never heard about this. It's part of India, really? What is he flying there with? De Havilland 4. Interesting. Sikkim. There's nothing, really. Demand in the EU. Well, still, there's a lot of big airports in India that I will have to think about flying to. Because you can see that the bridge is basically being well built. We are flying to, well, this would be called Middle East. In English we call it Close East in Czech. But if I'm flying to Middle East, Europe, see, Rome is still classified as medium haul, to Africa, to Southern Africa, and to India. And all of these flights come at one time and then depart at one time. So I'm hoping that people will start changing from east to west and west to east. It should work, eventually. Short haul has grown quite a lot. The Middle East is being covered, or the Arabian Peninsula is being covered almost completely now. We have all the major cities. We have Cairo, we have Abu Dhabi, Dubai, we have Medina, Sana'a, Oman, stuff like that. I also started signing more interlining agreements with companies around the world, hoping that it will bring me more people. So far, I can't say, it's too soon to say anything about it. I dropped the prices massively. I did some changes in timing, slight tweaks there and back. But the new aircraft that I put in on the lines are already looking very well. For example, Hurghada, the Dubai flight that I spoke about, Kuwait flight, all of these seem to be bringing a ton of people. I'm hoping that some of them could go for transfer as well. Business. Yeah, to own connection 17, to external 4. So some of these people are really transferring. You depart. What about you? This is a connecting flight. This is specifically designed to be connecting flight. To external connection 54. Oh, fuck you. No, wait, this is departure from Sana'a to Kuwait. So Kuwait to Sana'a is here. Yeah, and we check that one. There was 17, right? Yeah, 17 people to other connections. What about Dubai? And a flight to Dubai is not doing all that well because it's too late, but we're getting a ton of people for the flight to Dubai. From own feeder 38. Wow. It's interesting. What about the other aircraft? The ABE is flying to Jeddah. It's a new flight, a second flight per day, and it's doing well. Yeah, to on connection 18. So these are really bringing in some people. What about the previous one? Yeah, the Madrid. I'll have to cancel this one. This one is just not working at all. I dropped the prices significantly for this flight. This is the first flight with the new prices. So I'm hoping that I will see some change, but if not, then fuck it. I'll just cancel these because we're just hemorrhaging money here. It's not getting better at all. So Sanaa in Madrid. Sanaa to Amman. Okay, that did not work before, but now it's working. So Sanaa to Amman is a good change for us. Rome. Sanaa to Rome. We're getting some people, but very few. I'm not flying anywhere, are you? To Mumbai. So let's cancel the Rome, and keep the new flights. We'll see how the prices change in the future. Delhi is also... God damn it, I would love to be on a flight like this. I was on a flight like this once. It was interesting. So you are gonna get cancelled. There is no use in you. Okay, and this one is working. That's Jeddah. Sanaa to Jeddah. Oh yeah, I remember. I changed one airplane only to flights to Jeddah, so he's flying all of them. And Jeddah seems to be a big moneymaker for us. That's good. London though is starting to look really good. About half full. That's good. Paris is starting to look really good. Khartoum not so bad, but it's working a bit. Lagos is starting to look better too. Johannesburg. Yeah, we're starting to get into orange numbers. Good, good, good. Paris to Aden. Okay, that's not, and we're done. So I'll see what I'm gonna do in the next week. It will take some more tweaking. We need more destinations. You see that Rome and Madrid are not working at all. So I might try to switch it to, if it's, if the price change and shadow changes that I did recently won't work, I'll cancel Madrid and Rome. But where would I send them? I have an idea that we might start flying to Tunisia, to the capital, and maybe to Marrakesh. That could work as well. Because these three, London and Paris, are starting to look really good, but these two aren't working. So Marrakesh and Tunisia might be good places to fly to. I'll need more airplanes. I started buying new ones. So you can see that apart from the 9 leased, I bought 248 Antonovs. I bought 158. I want to get one more for the Jeddah flight and switch the flights from the 148 to the 150. Wait, isn't the Jeddah already operated by 158? Jeddah A81. Yeah, so Jeddah is already operated by the 158 flights, 158 Antonov. But there's a lot of places we could switch it to. Dubai is a good choice. We could switch new planes, for example, to Amman. Some of these destinations could work for a bigger airplane. One big thing that I'm trying to figure out now and decide upon is phasing out the Avros. The fact is, these airplanes are very old. They serve me very well. But I have the Antonovs, and there isn't such a big difference between the 158, which can carry 99 passengers, and the Avro 70. Let's see. So Avro 70 has 100 people, and it has... What's the range? 2,200 to 3,500. While the Antonov has 2,500 to 6,000, and it's way more modern. So I'm thinking that I might start phasing out some of these arrows. There will be a problem with the 100, which is my biggest aircraft. It can carry 128 people. And on some of these lines, how many do I own? Well, I have one. And I have 185, so really it's not such a big deal. We can just add an extra flight. The reason behind this is that I'm thinking about getting bigger aircraft. I don't know which though, and I have no idea what I would do with them. But we are basically still only a local airline. We have the Saabs, we have the Avros, we have the Antonovs. And Avros and Antonovs are about the same category. There is a lot of people who would like the Avros. So I might contact, for example, Japan International and offer them all of my airplanes. You know, ask him if he would be interested in getting them. And if he is, I would start phasing them out and loaning them to him. We will see if that works, but if that works, I can buy 6. Wait, how many? Yeah, 6. I can buy 7 new Antonovs, and I can put them on the lines I have while I will lease these aircraft to him. So that could work. Or alternatively, I could sell them, but that's not a good choice. I would prefer leasing them out. And Japan International is a huge company. I checked it before. They would be able to do a lot with them, yeah. They got pretty much all of them. So this could work. But what would I get in turn, you know? That's the big question. How much does an Antonov 148 cost? 27 million. Because the question is, what do we want to do? I could start flying to really far away destinations, but I have no idea how the fuck I would do that. I missed on the 757s that were offered to me, which would be great because they're not too big, you know. Another point that I could try to get is the 767-200, but that one costs 100 million and has 290 people. That's just way too big. There's no way I can fill that kind of airplane. We could go back to the plan with the Il-76. Wait, no, that was not Il-76, Il-62. No, okay, I'm looking at wrong airplanes. These are the old aviations from the 70s. So was it the Il-96? Il-96-300? Damn, I'm not sure. That was I think it was an aviation. But other than that, we don't have that many choices anymore. Narrow bodies. All the wide bodies are just too big for us at this point. The 310 is the smallest one. And we might want to get one of these, but you see their, you know, range isn't all that good. And they have 280 seats too. We could get probably a good price on some of these. Yeah, they could be bought for 32 million. So I could grab one after I get rid of the Avros and see if I can find at least one route that could work for us. I think that this airplane could not reach New York though yet. Neither could Washington or Tokyo. Let's see, Sana to Tokyo. Wait, I have to put in Narita. Well, it could, but with 60% load. Into JFK. Yeah, JFK is just way too far. It would take 14 hours to get there anyway. What about Washington? I think that one is... Wait, Washington. And this is Texas, right? Yeah, that's Dallas. Washington. What was the Washington? Oh, IAD. Yeah, I forgot. Dallas. Yeah, that's just 0.1. It could barely get there, and if the wind was too bad, it would fall in the ocean. So there's no, you see, there's no place that we could reach that would be really good. We could try placing Hong Kong. Yeah, Hong Kong could be good. 10 hours, that could work. Hong Kong is a good one, but I'm pretty sure there are no slots. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So what does that leave us with? Not many things. This is just, thinking out loud, but alternatively, one big plan that I had was maybe getting rid of all of my current airplanes and switching to Airbuses or Boeings on the middle haul. But for Boeings, that is a big problem. There will not be enough airplanes left on the market. Yeah. And of the old ones, yeah, they're all sold. So that would really leave me with Airbuses. And 321 is actually quite big and can fly to many nice places. But it's a question. It's a question where we want to fly. I really don't know. This is beyond me. I was expecting this to work a bit better. But the Antonovs, I'm quite content with them. But there's a huge jump from the Antonovs to the bigger ones. So I'm not sure what we could do here. If there is anything we could do. I'll just add a couple of Antonovs, contact Japan International, see if they would be willing to lease the airplanes that I have, and we'll see where we go from there. It all depends now on the profit I can make from my flights in the next couple of weeks. The route network is good so far, but we really need a bit more long haul. I should really start flying to places like Frankfurt if I want to add more Indian flights. That's one thing that I need to do. So I guess I'll get at least 3 more destinations in India and fly to Frankfurt. That could work as a big thing, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm looking forward to your ideas because I'm quite stuck here trying to make this work. We'll see if there's something. I'll check the Marrakesh and Tunisia, and we'll see. I guess we'll see.